Amazing elephant facts that will blow your mind. Elephants are not just big animals with big ears. They're emotional geniuses, ecosystem architects, memory masters, and walking mysteries packed into thousands of kilos of pure wonder. In this video, we'll uncover their mind-bending intelligence, unbelievable behaviors, secret communication system, surprising survival skills, and heart-melting social bonds, all wrapped in humor, charm, and jaw-dropping facts that'll completely change the way you see these gentle giants. Elephants are the kind of creatures that make you question everything you thought you knew about animals. They look like they were designed by a committee. Huge bodies, flappy ears, a trunk that works like a Swiss Army knife, feet big enough to be dinner plates, and tusks that can double as botanical bulldozers. But behind that oddly adorable design lies one of the most complex, emotional, and intelligent species on the planet. In today's journey, we're going deep. And I mean deep. We're talking elephant-level deep into their minds, their hearts, their history, and all the bizarre quirks that make them the unforgettable giants they are. So sit back, relax, and get ready to fall in love with elephants in ways you never expected. Their trunks are basically superpowers. An elephant's trunk is one of the most versatile, powerful, and downright impressive biological tools ever created. Imagine having a nose, an arm, a hand, a snorkel, a vacuum cleaner, a water hose, a trumpet, and a hug machine, all fused into one body part. That's what elephants have. Their trunks contain around 40,000 muscles, which is approximately 39,900 more muscles than the average person uses at the gym. They use it to pick up objects as tiny as a coin or as heavy as a tree trunk. They can smell water from miles away, sense danger, communicate with other elephants, and explore their world just the way we use our fingers. Oh, and if you thought you were clever doing that party trick with your tongue, elephants can drink up to 10 liters of water in one trunkful. 10 liters. That's like chugging an entire bucket through your nose. Elephants never forget, and it's not just a saying. Yes, elephants have insane memories, but it's not just because they're large-brained giants who have nothing else to do. They remember faces, human and elephant. They remember locations, water holes, safe paths, and danger zones. They remember who wronged them, who helped them, and who they should absolutely avoid the next time they wander through the savannah. There are stories of elephants recognizing humans decades after meeting them, greeting them like old friends. Meanwhile, most of us can't even remember where we left our keys this morning. Their memory is crucial for survival. Elder elephants, especially matriarchs, guide their herds using decades of accumulated wisdom. They know where ancient watering holes are buried under drought-stricken sands. They can sense weather patterns. They can even predict danger before it arrives, all because their brains store information like living libraries. Elephants talk, just not in ways we can hear. If you thought humans are the only species with complex communication, think again. Elephants talk. A lot. But the majority of their conversations happen in infrasound, frequencies so low that humans can't hear them. These deep, rumbling signals can travel several kilometers, allowing elephants to communicate across vast distances. They use these low-frequency calls to coordinate migrations, send warnings, flirt, yes, flirt, or simply check in with distant family members. Imagine sending a text message without Wi-Fi, 4G, or satellite, just your voice. Elephants have been doing that for millions of years. Their social lives are more complex than a human soap opera. Elephants don't just live in herds. They live in families. Tight-knit, emotionally rich, drama-filled communities where everyone plays a role. The matriarch, usually the oldest and wisest female, leads the herd with a mix of patience, sass, and unmatched leadership skills. Elephants mourn their dead, celebrate births, and form lifelong friendships. They hold funerals. Yes, real funerals. Touching, quiet, emotional gatherings where they stand over the body of a fallen companion, touching them gently with their trunks. They also babysit each other's kids, discipline naughty youngsters, and occasionally gang up on mischief makers, kind of like a giant, wrinkled, 4-ton neighborhood watch. Elephants cry tears, laugh, and show compassion. Elephants experience a full spectrum of emotions. They comfort each other, help the injured, and even sacrifice themselves to protect their young. When they're happy, they rumble, flap their ears, and sometimes playfully charge like toddlers pretending to be dragons. Elephants have been seen unlocking gates, working together to solve problems, and even assisting other species, like rescuing trapped animals or protecting humans from predators. They feel joy, sorrow, and empathy in ways very few species can compare to. Their feet are secretly high-tech sensing devices. Elephants don't just hear with their ears, they also listen with their feet. Their giant, padded feet can detect vibrations traveling through the ground, including the distant footsteps of predators or the rumbles of other elephants calling from far away. Think of their feet like natural earthquake detectors. They can sense danger or signals before sound waves even reach their ears. Also, those huge feet help them walk silently. Yes, silently. A 4-ton elephant can sneak up on you like a ninja grandmaster. Nature is wild. Elephants shape entire ecosystems. Elephants are known as ecosystem engineers. Wherever they go, they reshape the environment, often for the better. They knock down trees to create open grasslands. They dig water holes during droughts, providing lifelines for countless species. They spread seeds across vast distances, allowing forests to regrow. Without elephants, many landscapes would collapse. They're the gardeners, architects, and caretakers of the natural world. They have a completely unique way of sleeping. Elephants sleep less than almost any other mammal. In the wild, they rest for about 2 to 4 hours a night. And they don't always lie down. Sometimes they sleep standing like giant statues. Why so little sleep? Because they're always on the move, always alert, and always guiding their herd to safety. They sleep lightly to avoid predators and to keep the little ones safe. Imagine being that big and still being a light sleeper. The animal kingdom makes no sense. They can recognize themselves in a mirror. This may not sound like a big deal, but it is. Very few species can pass the mirror test. Elephants can. They look in a mirror and understand that the reflection is themselves, not another elephant. This suggests a high level of self-awareness. They're basically one step away from taking bathroom selfies. Elephants can die from a broken heart. This is one of the most emotional truths about elephants. Their social bonds are so strong that when a companion dies, some elephants fall into depression. They stop eating. They become withdrawn. And in rare cases, they simply give up on life. It's heartbreaking but also profoundly beautiful, proof that love runs deep in the animal kingdom. Their babies are some of the cutest and goofiest creatures on Earth. Baby elephants are pure chaos wrapped in wrinkly cuteness. They're clumsy, playful, and extremely curious. And their trunks? They have no idea how to control them at first. They trip over them, step on them, swing them wildly, use them to whack their siblings. It's like handing a toddler a fire hose. But as they grow, they learn from their mothers, aunties, and older cousins, and slowly transform into graceful, powerful giants. Elephants are masters of survival and adaptation. Despite their immense size, elephants are incredibly adaptable. They can survive in dense forests, vast savannas, and even semi-desert regions. They know how to find water in the driest of environments, how to navigate hundreds of kilometers during migration, and how to protect themselves from predators. Their intelligence, memory, and social cooperation make them almost unstoppable in the wild. And yes, they can run faster than you think. An elephant can run up to 40 kilometers per hour. And while they don't technically run by lifting all 4 feet off the ground at once, they move with surprising speed and agility. So no, you cannot outrun an elephant. Please do not try. Elephant tusks are more than just fancy accessories. Tusks are actually elongated incisor teeth, and they grow throughout an elephant's life. Elephants use them to dig for water, peel bark, fight off threats, lift heavy objects, and even move obstacles out of their way. But tusks are also unique identifiers. They tell stories of age, battles, lifestyle, and family history. Elephants know how to have fun. You haven't lived until you've seen an elephant play in mud. They spray themselves, roll around, slide, wiggle, flop, splash, and basically enjoy the best spa day nature has to offer. Mud helps cool them down, protects their skin, and makes them look fabulously messy. They also love water. If elephants could install swimming pools, they would. The bottom line: elephants aren't just animals. They're wonders of the natural world. Emotional, intelligent, sensitive, powerful, empathetic, humorous, and deeply connected to their families. They represent some of the most extraordinary abilities in the animal kingdom. They remind us that nature is full of marvels we still don't fully understand, and that the greatest giants often have the gentlest hearts. If you're ready to see elephants as the astonishing beings they truly are, then stay tuned, because this journey is only just beginning.